This is the podcast. We talk about things. This is the podcast. We do podcast things. This is the podcast. We do a podcast and have fun doing it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Weekly Dose Podcast. The podcast that, we talk about things, we do podcast things, and, just in general, we have fun doing it. We did do this episode yesterday, but the problem was someone's audio corrupted. True Knowledge was here, but he's not here today, sadly, because issues. But if you still want to go follow him, I will be having his link in the description below. He has an Instagram and a YouTube. So if you want to follow him both, you can go down there and then follow him from there. But today, I am joined by three special people. Today, joining me for the fourth time in the row is my good friend, Desi.
Hi, everyone.
And as you can see, he is a lot more chill today. I don't know why. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of scared. But hey, what's not to enjoy? And also joining us for the first, technically the second time ever, but today joining us for the first time ever is Tyler's Terror.
Hey, that's me. I have Instagram.
And a YouTube, which will both be linked in the description below. He is the one who makes the amazing rainbow background thumbnails for me for a few of my videos. And I love them. And
so nice.
Joining us again today is Michael.
Hello.
Anyway, does anyone have anything that they want to say? Oh, actually, no. Before we start, Michael, do you want your Twitter down there as well?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Michael has a Twitter. So go follow him. Also, I now also have a Twitter. I have an Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, and Twitter. So those will also be down there. But you want to go follow Michael as well.
Now.
Yeah, if you want to go follow Michael, his thing will be down below as well. So now we can start. Does anyone have anything that they want to talk about?
Your mom got him. I'm so funny. Anyway, no,
so funny.
I don't have any topics. What about you, Desi?
Maybe we could do the more situation things, kind of like you said yesterday.
Oh, like Sasquatch punching people,
slapping you. Yeah, slapping you or whatever.
Since Mitchell over here, if you can, you should make up a little situation for us since you're like technically new. All right.
Hello?
I think he's thinking.
All right, so he died.
What do you mean?
Like
make a situation like so. Yesterday, Corbin did. What if the Sasquatch just came up to you and slapped you in the face? What would you do?
I don't know. What if Batman came up to you and said, "You want to work for me?"
I'd say no.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think
I would say
that.
no.
I'd say, haha, your parents are dead.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Get Epic owned, Batman.
Aren't you also owning Vigil? Because he's Korean Batman. He's Korean Batman. Batman.
I am roasting everyone that thinks they're Batman because their parents died.
Oh Jesus! I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there that think they can become Batman solely because their parents died.
Like, yo, my mom and dad died. I am Batman now. Let me get my multi-million-dollar mansion and my little slave.
Batman's parents died, and my parents died. I must be Batman.
It's a coincidence. It's not.
Are there actual vigilantes out in the world or whatever?
Yes, a lot actually. In fact, there's actually a guy that is making stuff to actually be Spider-Man. I don't know if you heard of him, but he refuses to show his face. He
No.
refuses to tell his name, but he makes a bunch of stuff that like replicates Spider-Man's like webs and like climbing on walls, and he
Oh my
goes
God.
around beating up people and saving other people. It's actually pretty
So
cool.
there's actual vigilantes in the world.
Yeah,
I
I
never
was-
knew about that.
I was
Where
actually
does he-
going through a phase whenever I was younger. I was like, you know what? I want to become the next Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's.
Yeah.
Where does he do this?
He hasn't given a location, but I can probably search up his YouTube channel after this.
I thought you knew about this from the news. I didn't know this was like a YouTuber
Oh,
or
no.
something.
I heard of it because whenever I was younger,
has he actually done anything?
I'm pretty sure he has because he claims to.
Well, claiming is
Yeah,
not
that's the
isn't
thing.
best.
There's no proof showing that he did do it.
Yeah, claiming you did something isn't exactly the best source. But that's I kind of find it a little bit cool that there's actual vigilantes out in the world.
Uh-oh. As he's planning something.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Desi's planning something. I don't know what that. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Ooh,
So
that actually brings up a good topic. Whenever you were younger, what superhero did you actually look up to the most?
The Flash. I never really
Quicksilver.
enjoyed. Yeah, I never really enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed like super strength or whatever. Like, I feel like that's I don't know. That's like the basic.
Yeah,
of the
it was either Iron Man, Hulk, or Quicksilver.
Okay, well, Iron Man doesn't have any powers. He's just a billionaire with suits.
Yeah, but he
Batman.
still is. Yeah, so
That's- No, but Corbin's question is what super. Wait, you
So
said
what
what
superhero?
you look up to.
Yeah.
Sorry, never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry.
I
That's
started looking up to Iron Man because he's more realistic out of the bunch.
yeah.
I just looked up
Even-
to Spider-Man because like I thought all of his powers were cool, even though like later on it showed that he just made the powers himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. The only like actual superpower thing he had was that his arm didn't get ripped off whenever he swung.
Yeah. It's like he has all this amazing power, quote unquote powers, but then later on they made it to where like, oh look, he has web cartridges instead of webs actually coming out of his wrist.
Right.
And like
Whenever I was growing up, I was always confused because I knew like the Spider-Man I grew up with is one where he had natural superpowers like
Right,
webs coming
and
out of-
then
the only Spider-Man I knew of was the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's the Spider-Man. And then I found out that there's Spider-Man where he just has tools or whatever. I'm like, oh, then how do you explain the super strength? Because the thing because
Right.
with Spider-Man, he shoots webs. He's very agile.
he
can
doesn't
stick
get
to-
his
he can
arm
stick-
ripped
he can
out of his socket.
He can stick to surfaces, and he's really strong.
he also has spider
Right.
sense.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But
because well with
now,
the
now
with-
they kind of
with,
ruined all of that with like Iron Man being in the mix because his suit
not really.
just
well
kind of.
he did get no. So with Tom Holland, he still got bit by the spider.
Right,
But
he still got bit.
he doesn't have the natural webbing, but he still has super strength, the spider sense, and the increased agility.
Yeah, he got bit by a spider and went to the fucking hospital. That's the new story.
Oh, it is?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh. Oh,
I
I
played
don't
the-
I don't I don't know I don't really know the backstory of Tom
I
Holland's
played
Spider-Man.
this. I played the Spider-Man PS4 game. Like I also played the like original Xbox version, and they are very different.
I think I like the PS4 version better, but like I don't know, it just
I don't-
feels
I
better
don't
on
know,
old
because-
consoles.
The old, like the original Xbox, kept the story. The new one kind of branched out to its own thing and like was more on the suit and
I
on
mean-
the gadget.
I mean,
But
not
with-
really. If you look at the comics, it's basically the same.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
'cause-
I'm
yeah,
not
'cause the-
talking.
yeah, 'cause-
Okay, I'm not
wasn't
talking
the-
about the comics. I'm talking about the new PS4 game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
but
that from the
like-
comics, the Sinister
Yeah.
Six.
Yeah, a lot of the costumes in the actual game actually have little sections. It says this costume was brought in at like 1968 or some shit like that. I don't know. And it'll like give a little summary. I think it's actually pretty neat.
God, the kids are back at the park.
I'm not
Uh-oh.
saying.
I'm-
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying that the original Xbox game was really good because it also had you out of suit parts where you were just like straight out of school, like you had to go do something.
That reminded me of
Like, you-
the one on Wii where you had to actually swing around with the Wii remote. That
I
one.
never
No,
had
I
that
never-
one. I never
yeah,
had that one.
I never. Yeah, my grandma, when she had the Wii or whatever, and the games that like I would play, or were
Wii Sports. Have you ever done the?
yeah, there were.
Have you
yeah,
ever
there were-
done the sword fighting?
I didn't.
have
I
not.
didn't like that.
I
still-
did
I
not.
love
I'm-
that was my
I don't like
favorite
the sword
one. I
fighting.
would dominate my grandparents in that.
Jesus,
Probably because you were more fit than them.
take that old woman.
So,
take this.
so what
my
would
dust.
happen Is I would put like the bracelet thing on and then just like do kind of like a Doctor Strange circle thing
Oh
and
my god.
game would freak out and have the sword fling all around your body. So I had like a protective barrier around me. And
He had both the best defense and offense.
yeah, so like I would just run at my grandma being like,
You were literally just straight up cheating at that point.
and then
This
I
is what he
should've
calls an
cheated.
epic gamer move.
then when I actually started playing, I would do it, and then I would block, and then whenever I would block, my grandparents would just keep on going, and it would hit my character, and then I would get knocked back, and I'm like, so you just can't block. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So I thought like you swinging it like allowed you to like block all the attacks or whatever.
no, when I actually like tried to block, it wouldn't work.
Oh.
Speaking of games, let's go into childhood games.
Oh yeah. Some childhood games.
That
We
was
talked about this yesterday, but Michael wasn't here, so and the people were able to experience it yesterday. So.
Who would fight in between it?
Yeah, Michael,
Okay.
what's your favorite childhood game?
Probably. I mean, this isn't really like. I don't know. I mean, just okay. Black Ops 1, right? As a kid, played that all the time, like the zombies with my dad.
Wait, which Black Ops?
The
Black Ops 1.
Oh, I loved Black Ops 1. I loved playing that.
Play that all the time with my dad playing zombies.
Ah,